everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. Two events this weekend, and it's a little bit different than our normal weekend. We've got Friday, November 15th, we are at the Max in McCook. No event on Saturday the 16th, and then Sunday the 17th, we are at St. Andrews Golf Course in West Chicago. So two events this weekend, Friday, Sunday, no Saturday. Unfortunately, I do have a backup plan for you, but we'll get to that later in the vlog. But we just could not get a venue for that November date. Saturdays are always the most difficult during the holiday season, and it just didn't work out. So we're sorry to hear that, but like I said, I do have a backup plan for you, so make sure you stay tuned and listen to the end of the whole vlog. Friday, we are at the Max, 2 p.m. until 1 a.m. We have Friday Night Deepstacks at 6:30. The Friday Night Deepstacks has been a pretty incredible tournament. You get $120 buy-in, $10 add-on will get you the full 30K in chips, 20-minute levels, minimum $3,500 guarantee. We are, I think, 7 out of 8 have hit the guarantee, and 6 out of 8 or 9 or whatever it is, all but one has hit the guarantee, and all but one other one just barely hit the minimum, hit the 3,500 last week. But for the most part, it's been a great turnout. We've been getting 40, 50 players in the Deep Stack, which is awesome. So Friday Night Deep Stacks is definitely something to come to, especially since there's no Saturday event, and we're at the Max, which is always a good venue in general. Should be a pretty juicy Deep Stack on Friday night. All right, let's see. Sunday, we are at the St. Andrews Golf Course in West Chicago. That's the one on Route 59 and North Avenue. This is the intersection of Route 59 and North Avenue. Noon to midnight on Sunday, we've got the Noon Sunday Stack, which is everybody's favorite tournament. It's on Sunday, which means we get to start at noon. You get to make sure everything gets finished. We're doing some new changes for the Stack tournament. So let's hop right into that. $120 buy-in, $10 add-on, and if you register before noon, which is the start of the tournament, you get an extra 10K in chips. So the most you can start with is $60,000. $40,000 is your starting stack, $10K with the $10 add-on, and another $10K for your bonus. So a full $60K in chips if you get the bonus and that $10 add-on. You have to register before the start of the tournament in order to get that free bonus to your stack. If you register afternoon, or you have to re-enter, which we'll get to that in a minute, you can do a double add-on for $20 and get the full 60K. So you can always start with the same amount as everybody else. If you have to come late or you re-enter, it's just going to cost you an extra $10. So with that being said, levels 1 through 10 are going to be 15-minute levels, and then 11 and on is going to be 20-minute levels. So it's shortening up those shorter stages, and it's extending the tournament towards the end, which is where it matters the most. When the players are playing for the money, that's when you want to get the most amount of play, and that's what happens by doing the 15-minute levels for the first 10, and then 20-minute levels after that. So levels 11 and up, same structure that we always use, which is very player friendly. Anything after level 11, which is the second break, goes to 20-minute levels. With that being said, we are extending registration in the Sunday Stack tournament through the first 10 levels. Normally you only get 5 levels, so it's 5 levels, break, end of registration. In the Sunday Stack, we are now doing 10-minute levels, 5-minute levels, 10-minute break, 5 levels, 10-minute break, end of registration. So you're basically going to be able to register for the Sunday Stack $120 buy-in all the way until roughly 3 o'clock. It's almost 3 hours of open registration. So something we're trying that's new. It really creates a bigger prize pool. We get a lot of complaints, and I shouldn't say complaints. We get a lot of feedback from players that say that it stinks that they get so many chips to start with, and then they bust, and it's like they bust on level 6 right after the break and the end of registration. So we want to extend that a little bit more for players and create a better prize pool and a better experience for most players involved. All right, 7K guarantee on that one, $120 buy-in, $10 add-on, register before noon, you get 10K added to your stack. If you register after noon, you can always buy that extra bonus for another $10 add-on. So worst case scenario, that tournament's going to cost you $140 to start with the full 60K. 10 levels of open registration, which basically means up until 3 o'clock you can get into that Sunday Stack tournament, which has a 7K guarantee. So pretty juicy. Promos for this weekend. There's some old ones and some new ones. Old ones. 3.75K bad beat, so $3,750 bad beat jackpot. Aces full of tens. Any pro mode game, which is basically any no limit game. So 1-1 or 1-3, 2-5, all of those count. If you lose with aces full of tens, you have to play both cards. You cannot make quads unless you have a pocket pair. You can win that bad beat, which is pretty cool. 40% will go to the player who takes the bad beat. 20% will go to the player who gets to put on that bad beat. 40% is split throughout the table. So there's always a bonus that one or two people don't know about, that if you are playing at the table where the bad beat hits, you automatically are going to get a share of that $3,700. So pretty awesome. Another oldie but a goodie is the $250 cash game giveaway. If you start a cash game within a half an hour of the start time of the event, which would be by 2:30 on Friday or by 12:30 on Sunday, we do a $250 cash giveaway at 4 o'clock on Friday and 2 o'clock on Sunday. So basically the first 2 hours of the event, as long as you start within a half an hour of the start time, play for at least an hour and a half, you get to be eligible for that $250 cash giveaway. We have given it away at probably 95% of the events, so it's free money, keeps the games going, lots of fun. Sundays have been better, and especially with the Sunday at St. Andrews, and the max is a guaranteed winner. So if you're worried about not getting that promo and coming early and wasting your time, Friday is a guarantee. And Sunday, I would say, is a very good chance. The only kink in the system might be that more players want to play the stack tournament, because it is one of our best tournaments that we do offer. But that's the chances you got to make. Worst case scenario, you can play a big fat stack tournament. Ooh, that's not a terrible name for our next tournament. Okay, new promo. And I promised you that even though we didn't have a Saturday event this week, that there would be something special or a backup plan for you. So here's our backup plan. Any Chicago charitable games based player, meaning anybody who lives north of Joliet. You do have to show me on your license that you live north of Joliet. Please don't abuse this in any way, shape, or form. If I can get some of my CCG core group of players to go down to Bloomington to play, it's right off of 55. It's very easy to get to. It takes about an hour and 40 minutes from my house in Naperville. You hop on 55. It's pretty easy to get to. It's like 3 streets. You can't screw it up. We are going to let you do it. So if you play in the 4 o'clock Deep Stack on Saturday at the Bloomington Moose in Central Illinois, we will give you a voucher for $120 CCG Deep Stacks. Good, with only very limited restrictions. So if you play the $100 Deep Stack in Bloomington and you live north of Joliet, meaning you drove all that way to play and you're supporting CCG, even when we're very far from home, you get a free Deep Stack. So $120 voucher into any CCG Deep Stacks. The only stipulations that we have is you must live north of Joliet, and we're only going to allow two free seats into every CCG Deep Stack tournament. I say free seats, I'm still going to pay for them. However, we are not going to allow more than 2 people to use a voucher in any tournament. So it's like the similarity of, like, if you get 2 free appetizers but you can't use them in the same sitting, same kind of principle, right? So you can't just come eat your 2 free appetizers and go home. You do have to do a few things. So theoretically, if you drove all the way down to Bloomington on Saturday, played in the 4 p.m. $100 Deep Stack for Central Illinois Charitable Games, centralillinoispoker.com, sister company to ccgpoker.com, you could theoretically play the 4 o'clock Saturday Deep Stack in Bloomington and then turn around and come home and play the noon Deep Stack on Sunday and get in for free. So that would be a heck of a run good if you could do both. But again, that voucher is good for a whole year. So you can use it at any time in 2020 from now through 2020. It won't expire until the end of next year, not this year, but next year. So again, all you have to do is live north of Joliet. You have to play the 4 p.m. Deep Stack. It's 40K in chips down there. We give them a little bit more. And there is a registration or an early registration bonus, just like the stack tournament. So if you register before 4, you get a bonus chip stack to your thing. So you get 20K in chips for the $100, $10 add-on will get you another 10K, and then if you register before 4 o'clock, or if you buy it after 4 o'clock, it'll cost you $10. So 40K in chips, 20-minute levels. It is pretty good. Normally they get 2 to 3 tables in general, so I'm hoping to boost that up by maybe 10 or 15 people. So I'm looking for 10 or 15 CCGers to kind of show their dedication, and I'm willing to pay you for it. So other than that, we do have some cool stuff coming up, so I'm going to hit you up with a couple of upcoming events. Do not forget, and please check The Scoop, ccgpoker.com/The Scoop. That's our blog, and we put a lot of the videos up on there as well. We have Jamin Burton and Johnny Vibes coming to see us on November 23rd at Kings Hall for a cash game meetup. Those are two other vloggers that are on YouTube, super popular and lots of fun. Jamin was actually at the Andrew Nemi and Brad Owen games meetup game at the Max a few months ago, or this summer. So definitely come out and check those guys out. 11:23 at Kings Hall. We're going to start them right at 2 o'clock. So tons of cash games, 1, 3, and 2, 5. After that, you've got Thanksgiving coming up, so happy Thanksgiving early from CCG. Then you have Black Friday coming up, which is the biggest early bird tournament. We have a 5K Friday Night Deep Stacks coming up. We have a the early bird, Black Friday early bird is a crazy tournament. If you've never played in that, you definitely should come out and see us. And then the winter CSOP actually starts on Black Friday of Thanksgiving weekend, and we'll run through the end of the year, and we'll finish with a $360 25K guarantee main event, winter CSOP. Tons of fun. So we got CSOP events coming up. We got Black Friday coming up. We got Jamin Burton and Johnny Vibes coming out to see us in CCG for a cash game meetup game. Tons of good stuff. Bloomington, you guys can come out and see us there and get some free money from Ken, which I know you guys always like. So thank you again for watching. If you're watching us on Facebook, please hit that like button and share us with your friends. If you're watching us on YouTube, please, 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 please hit that subscribe button. It's in the top right-hand corner. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, just boop, click subscribe. You don't have to do anything else other than that. It does not cost you any money, and you're already watching the videos on YouTube anyways, so might as well subscribe. If we are so close to 500, and I want to get over 500, and we might be doing some exclusive promos for that. So anyways, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you this weekend. Bye, everybody.